hands together and applause. Let's hear some applause for Mort, okay?
Just like my boy C-Dub was saying, I hope somebody has the heart to laugh and maybe sleep with me tonight. Off thing, I'm kind of upset that I can't drink Bud Light openly anymore. It kind of infuriates me that I need to pull this off. People can't catch me drinking queer beer. I don't know. You guys might not be able to tell by looking at me and the way that I talk, but I'm actually an artist. A fucking sandwich artist, that's right. I work at the 5th busiest subway in the state, slinging sandos. And let me tell you, if the person making your sub isn't higher than hell, you're at Jersey Dykes. Get the hell out of there. And I didn't work at one of those normal subways either. This thing was at a gas station where you gotta go up to Slam and Steve at the counter to get a key with a charcuterie board at the end of it to get into a purple lit bathroom. It was busy, and I worked with some fucking people. Let me tell you about them. First of all, we had Ed, who looked like Jared before the weight loss and acted like him after the weight loss. Next, we had Jamie. Her special skills included finishing a cigarette in 2 drags and 4 felonies. Next, we had Jackson. Jackson was making it out the mud, 1 rap at a time, and I'm not talking about flatbreads, I'm talking about SoundCloud bars. He was a young, up-and-coming rapper. Finally, we had one of my favorite coworkers, Yvette. Yvette was a bit of an older woman, and she was a bit more old-fashioned, and one day we would get into heated arguments all the time talking about COVID. I worked there during the restrictions. She'd be like, Mort, you just don't understand what things were like back then. You just don't know. You know what? I bet if the Founding Fathers were back here, they'd be appalled at what's going on. I'm like, Yvette, I think if the Founding Fathers were chilling here right now while we're talking, they'd be appalled that you owned land. And they'd be wondering what the fuck that little Joe boy from down the street's still doing alive and running this place. I love Yvette. She just recently learned how to react to text messages, which older people just stop doing it. It pisses all of us young people off. It's not fun. I don't know about you guys, but do you guys ever just like to fucking lie for no reason? Like, you get no gain out of it. Like, someone's like, have you seen Harry Potter? I'm like, hell yeah, I have. Knowing damn well I haven't. I see, I'm like, dude, I fucking love Gandalf the Great or whatever. I end up doing that to my grandma a lot. My grandma just got a phone, and let me tell you, it's horrible. I end up calling her, and every time, hi? Hello? What? Where's this voice coming from? Are you talking from the box? Yeah, Grandma, yeah. Mort, do you know what bric-a-brac is? Yeah, Grandma, because I don't want to have that conversation. Well, apparently she has a large collection and I'm inheriting it. My brother's getting a Cadillac. I'm getting teacups. Oh, it's horrible. I was actually out with my grandma when we were walking through the airport, and I wasn't paying attention to her at all, flipping through Instagram, and she's yapping about something with the depression or whatever, I don't know. And she's like, you know who Super Dave is, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know who Super Dave is, not knowing who Super Dave is. She goes, he's sitting over there at that restaurant. Let's go talk to him. I'm like, all right, fucking fine. So we sit down. This guy's really milking it that my grandma knows who he is, and he is loving it. He orders a round of soups for the table, and after 45 minutes of talking to this guy, I look up Super Dave. Not only does this guy look nothing like him, Super Dave's dead. So I was just talking to this random Filipino guy who ordered soups in a jumpsuit. So I've learned my lesson a little bit, not to lie. Lying's bad, so I'm going to try to be better on it. But I feel like things like white lies are okay. Like, I was hanging out with one of my buddies, and he just came back from college, and he was like, yo, Mort, I want to sit down, maybe have a serious talk with you. I've been going through some things at college, and I'm actually gay. I'm like, John, dude, that's no problem. I'm with you through thick and thin. No homo, of course. You know. He goes, no, you just wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand what it's like to have to go to your parents and come out. I go, well, you're right. I don't. But I haven't come out as straight yet, so we could give this gay thing a try. I scamper on home, I run upstairs, I throw on my finest Harley Davidson shirt. I go downstairs. Mom, Dad, I'm good. And before I could even finish it, my mom goes, gay? We know. I go, what the hell do you mean you know? I dropped the whole act immediately. She goes, no normal kid has seen every season of Gilmore Girls. No normal kid likes Will and Grace that much. My dad hollers from downstairs, when we went to Hooters, you looked the waitresses in the eyes. If memory's correct, you were drinking Bud Light. So I don't know what's more difficult, coming out to your parents as gay or being straight and being gaslit into thinking you're gay. But I've been working with my mom a lot recently, and it's been a really great time. We work at a place with people with autism and Down syndrome, and let me tell you, these people are the absolute light of the world. They are some of the most high-spirited people of all time. If I had that energy and spirit, I would be in a much better place in life and not right here. Yeah, thank you. So a lot of people look at these kids and judge these kids, and like, I've noticed a lot of things. Like, one, everybody with Down syndrome has a really hot sister. Like, extremely. I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's the caring or what, but they're all really hot. But what I've noticed is, like, me and this kid Aiden that I was with who has autism, we're a lot more alike than different. Like, he would go absolutely bananas when he didn't have his cape. And for the longest time, I was like, dude, I don't get it. I didn't bring my vape tonight, and I wanted to stop at 4 gas stations on the way here, and I'm freaking the fuck out. We all get it. We don't have vape capes, we have vapes. So one night I was telling these jokes at a comedy club, and afterwards I was trying to get with this fucking chick. And she's coming up and talking to me, and she's like, you know, I really liked your set. I like funny guys, but some of the things you said I don't fully agree with. I have a brother with Down syndrome, and it just hurt my feelings. And I said, well, you must have another sister, because this is not adding up right now. All right, I've been Mort. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.